Right then, welcome back. Today we're doing this. The Mondial Piega trophy? Piega? Don't know. Basically, it's an SP2 that Mondial have thrown everything they know at, and to be honest, I don't like it. I prefer the SP2. I mean, I get it's Exotica, I get it's Italian, blah blah blah, so it's Italian style with Japanese bits, so it'll probably work very well. 5 events, 5 things to do, a couple of races, a couple of time attacks. First one, Donington on the GP circuit, and we're going to do it slightly different. Rather than me do this or that or the other and first lap and last lap, I'm basically going to go, these are the highlights. There's a full version uploaded as well. So, attempt number 1, way too fast into the first corner. I hope this couple had their cameras ready, because that would have been awesome, as I did a stop rack into the barrier. Yes, not great. So, attempt number 2. Lights go green, we get off the line, we get a decent start. Now, single race events can be a pain in the arse. This one wasn't too bad. The Super Leggera one I've just done, oh my lord, that was terrible. But anyway, lights go green, we're off. A little bit of argy-bargy through the first corner, red gate, and then we're through turn 2, and then we're into Crane of Curves. Yes, the Crane of Curves, and I'm basically chasing, I believe that is a Hungarian gentleman, I could be wrong, but yeah, chasing him down, and it takes to the back straight on lap 2 to catch him into, I'm sure they're the Foggy S's, yeah they are, into there, nice and sensible, through we go, we're in the lead, we've pulled half a second down towards the Melbourne hairpin, job's a cod. Lap 3, through the Crane of Curve, stand the bike up way too soon, have a massive moment on the grass, through the gravel. I'm like, I am absolutely getting taken out here. I go between first and second and end up in 4th. Yeah, mental. So, same lap, down to the Foggy S's, little bit of banging of elbows, past 3rd, past 2nd, half expected a kamikaze move from the person who just barged out of the way into the Melbourne hairpin, but obviously not. And then we're up the hill into the final corner, and the plan is to run it a little bit wide, but he's bottled it already before we get to Goddard's, and we're going to just out drag him on the straight and vanish into that very lovely sunset, because not a lot else happened. Lap 5, 1.7 second lead, and yeah, that was it. I went a bit too stiff on the suspension, I couldn't soften it off a little bit, and I'm playing with the preload and the spring rate and mucking about with it, trying to find the balance that I want depending on where we are, and then only moving things one click or the other. But we won it, 2 and a bit seconds in the end, pretty straightforward. We move on to the next one. And the next one is a time attack at Magny Cours. Now, I love Magny Cours, so I'm not going to bang on about it. The loading times caught me out a couple of times. I'm mucking about. Yeah, I do have a spreadsheet that I muck about with to work out what bikes have done what. But anyway, attempt number 1, autopilot goes off, I'm not ready, I'm straight across the grass, and I just restarted it. But a 143.9. Now, this wasn't the best of starts, I ran way too wide. Into that penultimate corner, across the chicane, get on the gas, and away we go. Now, 143.9, it's not bad, it's not the fastest lap in the world, it's alright, should be sticking it in what? I think the 130 is normally on a quick bike, but through the first couple of corners, this long right-hander, Estoril, out onto the back straight, and so far so good. It's a bit twitchy, the bike's not the easiest thing in the world to ride, however, towards the end of the lap, 20 seconds, we're coming through the last sequence of bends, and in the end we do it quite easy. And it's done. What do we do in the end? 142.3, so what's that, 1.6 seconds? Yeah, 1.6 seconds. So pretty straightforward. It was a bit of a scrappy lap. If you watch the full version, you'll see it wasn't the greatest lap. Next one, Road America. Now, I'm not a massive fan of this place. Attempt number 1, run onto the grass, can't stop, through the gravel, into the barrier, get off the bike, have a little lay down. not great. The AI are mega aggressive on here, and they're also fast. So, attempt number 2. Off the line again. We've got the starts pretty much nailed now. It's just a case of working out what wheelie control and traction control you want on. Only thing I did is lap 5, I did this. I tried to stand the bike up and get on the gas, and it just understeered. Flicked me off. We have a little bit of a dance down the road, but that was it. We got, even with a crash, we're still six and a bit seconds up the road. So up the hill, across the line. Third one done. So, number 4, Nürburgring, time attack, GP, and it is raining. Oh my god, is it raining? It is horrendous. Absolutely pissing it down. Yeah, we're on the wets, but it's still mega slippy. It's a while since I've been on this track. It's not that I forgot the braking points, but I just don't know exactly where they are. Into the first corner, don't go too mad, nice and steady on the brakes. This one always catches me out. The camber changes, you go from uphill into a downhill with a camber doing all sorts of stuff. However, we get through it, through these nasty horrible bends in the wet, trailing a lot of brake, trying to avoid the curves, trying not to get on the gas too early, upset the bike, and we're away. 206.9 was a target. Horrible chicane, awful chicane at the end. The curbs always upset the bike, nearly flip it. However, into the last corner, and looking at the time, yeah, we're going to do it quite easy. Again, not by miles. When I say easy, I just mean a couple of seconds. We're not like doing it like with a 10-second gap. 206.9 the target, 204.5, so what, 2.5 seconds? I'll take that. It's done, it's gold. Not going mad and chasing whatever. Mugello. For some reason, Mugello has come up in the last 3 events that I've just done, that I've not done the videos for. So attempt number 1, lap 5. Yes, lap 5. I run wide out of the first corner and just get absolutely smashed to ribbons. Attempt number 2, we finished 6th. I had a nightmare. Just could not string 2 laps together to save my life. It just would not work for me. I was either braking too late, braking too early, running too wide, just generally mucking about. So, attempt number 3. Mugello. Loads of chicanes, but they're fast. Stay off the curbs. Not only that, don't turn in too early. A lot of the turning points are blind, as in you've got to commit and just hope that you're going to get it right. First corner, you want to look for that 100-metre board there. That's your braking point. When you're flat out, you want to be just before the 100-metre board. Just slam the brakes on, down the gears, and use a little bit of rear brake if you can. Don't set the engine braking too high, otherwise you'll upset the bike. So, clean start, out the front, little bit too much curb, bike's getting upset. However, we're away, and that's it. I didn't pull a massive gap. I was running about 1.2, it was 1.3 seconds at one point, and then the Italian, I'm assuming that's an Italian fella. Yeah, the Italian fella came steaming through, and we ended up winning by, what, 6-7 tenths of a second. It wasn't a bad race. The AI were always there, showing a headlight, showing a wheel. You could hear them as well. Just one of them weird races. But it's done. That is all 5 events done. The tracks were really good. The bikes, okay. Personally, like I said at the start, I'd rather take an SP1 or an SP2, but that's just me. However, another one bites the dust. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I promise I'll put my teeth in next time. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the usual jazz, and fingers crossed I will see you next time. Stay safe. Peace.